was a time when Source was the only credible rater of hip-hop albums. If you want to find a rating, you can go anywhere online. It may not carry that same amount of weight because there's a lot of different outlets, but people still come to the Source to see how many mics it got. I mean, I'm talking about fans, not just the rappers and the producers and the executives. People still want to know. Even when I have an album, I still want to read the review because I'm curious to see what other people think. You know, do other people's views coincide with mine? Are they pointing out something that I might have missed? So I read reviews.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for downloading. And thank you for subscribing to the latest edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I'm 12 Kyle. Check this out. What you just heard was a clip from the late, great Reggie Osei, aka Combat Jack, may he rest in peace. And what he's talking about in that clip is the Source magazine and their rating system, the mic rating system, and how we as fans, hip-hop fans, would react when a particular album would come out and they would rank the album based on the mic rating at the Source magazine. It might sound like a novel concept to some, but for people in my generation, that was a big thing because the Source was viewed as the quote-unquote hip-hop Bible, right? And so when you got a high mic rating, it meant something. The Source originally had, I think it was like 13 or 14 original albums that received the vaunted 5 mic rating, which means that these albums were basically hip-hop classics that were deemed perfect. And subsequent years, what they did was they went back and re-ranked some other albums, albums that maybe they did not rank before, or maybe they ranked at a 4.5 or maybe a 5, and they gave those 5 mics. So what happened was, what you're about to hear is an off-the-cuff conversation with me and my man Eclectik. We had just finished recording a couple of fantasy drafts for his 2 podcasts, the Encyclopedia Hip Hop podcast and the Eclectic Discussion podcast. Make sure that you subscribe to those. We just finished doing that, and then we started talking about the Source, and we got on this mic stuff, and honestly, I just said, hey, man, let me hit record, because a lot of times we have conversations off air that are really dope and podcast worthy. So what you're about to hear is us going through the list of all of the albums that the Source gave 5 mics to. The only caveat is we're going to tell you what we would have given those albums. And to be honest, the answers might surprise you. Then again, it might not. So what you're about to hear is I'm going to drop a clip from my boy's little brother, Fonte, and the rapper Big Pooh. And then after that, you will hear me and Eclectik breaking down the 5 mic ratings and the 5 mic albums right here on the 12 Kyle podcast. Let's get it.
It's hard for people to understand now how much a Source rating meant. A negative review in the Source,
that could kill your
career.
Over. That killed your career.
If you got 4.5, 4.5 was really the 5.
4.5 was the 5.
That was like, cause 5 is like people are gonna debate it, and it's whatever.
4.5 is the 5.
4.5 is the real 5. 3 or below, nigga, your shit is trash.
And they had good feature articles, cause back then you learned a lot about your favorite artist or an upcoming artist. Like now, everybody's accessible, but then I would cop.
Nah, that's cop. I done had to
cop
cop. Big love to the Source, man.
Once again, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy 12 Kyle. Thanks again for checking out this edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. I got my man Eclectik in the building. E, what up, man?
What's up, everybody? It's Eclectik, the 5th letter, the Eclectic Slide, aka Black Bauer.
Hey, man, we were just off air talking, and I had to. I said, look, let's press record. It's off the cuff. What we were talking about off air was the Source magazine. Now, if you guys are listening, you're familiar. The Source magazine at one point in time was considered to be hip hop's Bible, right? And the Source magazine over time, what they did was initially was they would rank albums and they would give them mics. There was a 5-star mic scale. The 5-star scale, obviously, if you got five mics, it would be the equivalent of having a classic album. 4.5 was like superior, dope. And I think 4 mics was, I can't remember, was it 4 mics was a dope?
Is this your show?
No, I'm just going off the top of my head.
What are we doing?
So, but here's the thing. So with 5 mics being the superior, it's a classic, meaning it's the best of the best albums. The Source originally published the albums that got 5 mics, and then what they did was they went back and re-rated some of the mics, some of the albums that they did not get a chance to score it originally, and then there were some that they went back and rescored. So what I'm gonna do, and again, this is off the cuff, I'm looking at the list, you're looking at the list. Let's run these down, man. Let's run these. I got to get your opinion on these. All right, so everyone
listening, before he starts, let me clarify everything for the listener. 5 mics, it's a hip hop classic.
Okay.
4 mics, slamming, definite satisfaction. 3 mics is good, worth checking out. 2 mics needs help. 1 mic, totally whack.
Oh, let me this 1 mic.
That is their scale. So anything with the halves is just creeping towards the other one. So 5 classic, 4 definite dope, 3 good, 2 needs a little help, 1 fuck out of here.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is, and again, we were just talking about this off air. So we're gonna run them down, and you're gonna get my opinion, and you're gonna get E's opinion on these albums. So let's start with the albums that were originally received 5 mics. The first one, People's Instinctive Travels and the Paths of Rhythm by A Tribe Called Quest. They really got 5 mics. E, how many mics you giving that?
3.
I'm gonna give it 4. All right.
Okay.
The Rhythm Hit 'Em, Eric B. and Rakim.
Mm-hmm. 2.5, 3.
Damn.
Definitely look. The 3 is definitely worth checking out. 2 needs help. I think it needs help, but you should check it out. so 2 it has like 3 really good songs on it. So you gotta listen to Mahogany. You gotta listen to In the Ghetto.
Hey.
And maybe Run for Cover, but you don't really need to listen to that whole album. So yeah, 2.5, 3.
It got 5 mics.
And it got 5.
I'm gonna give it 4.5. 4.5.
Oh my god.
America's Most Wanted by Ice Cube.
And this is me giving them the mics now, not when it came out.
Right. Yeah, now. If you listen to it now and you got to break it down, how do you think you're rating this album?
3 and a pop. Give me 3.5.
Okay. I'm going 4.5. The Bomb.
They want you on that fucking payroll. I don't know what is going on.
There's a song called The Bomb that's not really that good. Brand Nubian, All for One, got 5 mics. What say you?
I guess 3. I was gonna say 2.5, but 3.
I'd say 3.5 on this. So we're close.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna rank something higher than you.
I'm willing to bet that you won't. De La Soul is Dead by De La Soul.
Original version 4. I'm close to 4.5, but I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna be conservative. I'll say 4.
Okay, I'll match you on this one. This one's a 4. I can't say that I would. There's a couple of songs I'm okay on. It's the skits are necessary. I can't even say I get rid of the skits. Skits are necessary. If somebody said 5, I'm not arguing with you. It's for me right now. It's a 4.
Damn. Nah, 4.5.
Look at you, so trying to get higher than me. Low End Theory by A Tribe Called Quest.
3.
I say 4. Illmatic, Nas.
Now.
Now, yeah. Listening to it now. In your car, driving around the DMV, not pumping gas.
4.5.
5 for me. Life After Death, Notorious B.I.G. That was the double album.
3.5.
I thought you'd be a little higher. There's no way that this is a 5 mic album. There are quite a few filler songs on this. I think that if Biggie lives, this does not become a 5 mic album. I can't confirm that, but I think if he survives, if he's still around, this is a 4 mic album, that's what it is. Outkast, Aquemini.
I haven't heard it all the way through before. I can't rate it.
Okay, fair enough. Damn. Mamacita is awful. It is awful. It's the one blemish on this album.
I've heard it, and that is not the one thing.
That's the blemish on this album. Fucking, I'm still going 5.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to understand something very important. What he says is 5. You know what? No, go ahead. It's your show. Go ahead and finish. Go ahead.
Stillmatic, nah.
Oh, that's the one with the bullshit. 3.5.
Okay.
3, maybe.
I'm going 4.
Jesus.
The Fix, Scarface. Have you even heard this album?
I have not. Can't rate it.
Okay. That's a 5 mic album, but I'm saying there's I think it's track, off the top of my head, I think it's track 12. I can't remember the name of it, but it's okay. I'd say this is 4.5. It's 4.5.
So that one had a track that you didn't like. It was 4.5. But the other album had a track you hate, and it's a 5.
No.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep going.
No, I said that track was terrible. It's that one, and there's another one that's okay. It's like really 2 songs for me on that album, on the Fix, but the Source let them slide on that one. Lil Kim's The Naked Truth got 5 mics.
Never heard it. Can't rate it. I'm gonna guess though.
I actually heard it once. No, I'm sorry, twice, because I was in my homegirl's car. Yeah, this is not a 5 mic album. This is a, what did you say? What did you say a 3 was?
3 is good, definitely worth checking out.
No. 2.5. It's not good. Bun B's Trill OG.
Never heard it. Can't rate it.
Oh my gosh, it's a cold album. This one's a 4. This one's a 4. It's not a 5. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Kanye West.
Never. Can't rate it.
Oh my gosh, how dare you? This is a good album. This is not a 5 mic album. This is a 3.5 mic album.
So according to you, the original joints that they gave 5, you only agree with 2 of them.
Yeah. Just 2.
And
You agree with
don't-
how many?
none.
You so
I-
hard.
I was close on
You was
Illmatic.
close, yeah, you was close, you was close.
That. Are you gonna do the rest of them?
Yeah. We're
All
gonna
right,
do all of them.
then I'll explain my
Okay.
Illmatic 5 mic thing later. Go ahead.
Okay. Because I mean, if Illmatic doesn't get 5 mics, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know that there's gonna be a 5 mic album for Eclectic over here, but we'll see. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before a couple times. Okay, now these albums were not rated upon their releases, but were later rated 5 mics in 2002 by the Source magazine. My guess is, by looking at them, is that most of these albums that we're going to run down in this section probably came out before the Source magazine was either out or actually ranking albums. Run DMC's Run DMC, which was their debut album.
3.5.
Damn, this is tough. I'm gonna say 3.5. I agree with you. 3.5. Radio. Ladies Love Cool James.
4.5.
Wow. I got this at a 4. But I do feel good about Canday.
Different album.
Oh shit, yeah. I'm sorry, my bad. That was on the bad.
It's okay. Listen, man. Look,
God
you know
damn it. I forgot you know.
Yeah.
License to Ill, Beastie Boys.
4.5.
Yeah, I agree. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Yeah, that's not that knocks it down a peg a little bit for me. I actually can't stand that song. Criminal Minded, Boogie Down Productions.
5.
We have a winner. Damn. Uzi weighs a ton. Damn. Yeah. I agree. 5. Paid in Full, Eric B. and Rakim.
4.5.
I'm going 5. And ladies and gentlemen, if we're naming some albums that you've never heard of, before you jump on Twitter and at either one of us, go listen to the album first. Nothing worse than somebody saying, "Oh man, I can't believe you rated Criminal Minded a 5 when you never heard the album before, or even knows who made the album." Okay, Boogie Down Productions again, By All Means Necessary.
4.5.
This one's tough. I'm stuck between 4 and 4. I'll go 4.5. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back, Public Enemy.
4.
5.
People, I know everyone loves that album. I said 4 because Party for Your Right to Fight.
Nobody likes that song.
Not really crazy, but Can I Get a Witness? And
But you did get a letter from the government the other day.
So I mean, listen, I'm just gonna go through this. Here's my thing. Five mics to me means it's perfect and there's nothing on it that I'm gonna skip. Not an intro, not an outro, not a skit. I'm never going to be like, ugh. And there's really only one album I've ever listened to that I feel that way about.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, at least you
Um,
being honest.
Now, I think that in the history of hip hop, a 4.5 can still be a classic,
Hmm.
but it doesn't have to be perfect to be a classic, is what I'm saying. Because, a lot of people hate The Girl Is Mine, but you're not going to say that Mike album ain't a classic. You know what I'm saying? So, it might be someone that don't like Baby I'm a Star, but no, Purple Rain's a classic.
Hey man, something's wrong
So,
with you don't like Baby I'm a Star.
so it doesn't have to be perfect to be a classic, but if I'm going to give it 5 mics, I mean, it's perfect. It's nothing I'm gonna not listen to. And Criminal Minded doesn't have a skip or nothing like that for me. Paid in Full, conversely, has Chinese Arithmetic and the extended beat, and Eric B is on the cut,
Hey man,
which
let Eric get busy.
which are all fine, but they're not. You have to listen to them. I want to listen to them every time they come on. There's nothing wrong with any of them.
Hmm.
It's just that when they come on, it's like, all right, man, I get back to the reps. So it's in a vacuum they're fine, but in totality, like no, like I said, the by all means necessary. It's only 10 tracks. I love them, but Nervous, even though I love Nervous, a lot of people are like, man, come on, man,
It's okay.
what
So
we doing? So
yeah,
that's why I say 4.5.
gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
No, that's fair, and that's good that you explained it because I'm sure there are probably people listening wondering how we're and then you have to remember that we lived through a lot of these albums. So, but we're
No,
talking
Kyle
about
likes everything.
I don't like everything. um, okay. Long live the Kane, Big Daddy Kane.
I'm just gonna say no. I didn't know we were still doing that. Um, 3.
Agreed. I'm
I
going
say with a
three.
question.
I'm going three. I give it a strong three. Uh, Critical Beatdown, Ultramagnetic MCs.
2.5. It's not as good as Long Live the King.
I'll, I'll go. I'm gonna go barely. Um, Straight Out of the Jungle, Jungle Brothers.
3.
All right, I go. I probably go 3.5 on this one, from what I can remember. It's been a minute since I've listened to it. EPMD's Strictly Business.
4.5. DJ Caleb Boss in the cut kills it.
I like that joint.
Me too. It's just that if I play that album right now and I get to it,
You
I'm gonna
skip
hit
it.
next to get to that song. It's
Okay.
not that I don't like it. It's just that I don't need. It doesn't do anything for me to. If I don't listen to it, it's not like, damn, I really missed that song. I should listen to it.
Right. For me, it's tough, man. I say 4.5. It's close though. Damn, it's close. Uh,
Now, I'm also saying that is a hip hop classic, but I'm giving it 4.5.
mhm.
I wish it was something higher because I don't want you to. Some of these albums are hip hop classics. Radio's a classic. License to Ill's a classic. Raising Hell's a classic. Criminal Minds a classic. Paid in Full's a classic. Nations of Millions a classic, but they're not perfect.
Right.
And so I'm giving fives to perfect.
Okay. Okay, that's fair enough. Um, Great Adventures, The Great Adventures of Slick Rick. Slick Rick.
4.5. Children's Story. Adult Story. I'm never listened to.
Um,
Perfect. I should have started those just saying it's not perfect,
Love
but
this album.
it's a classic album. This is a hip
Oh,
hop
no
classic,
question. No question.
but it's not perfect. I never want to hear a dope story.
No question. 4.5 for me. Straight out of Compton, NWA.
Crazy motherfucking name. Oh, okay.
Well played.
4. I don't. I actually um, uh, comically enjoy something to dance to, but I know it's not a good song.
Dance to.
Dope Man and 8 Ball have the remixes. The originals are better. The originals are better. And Quiet on the Set isn't incredibly great.
I like Quiet on the Set.
So I'm saying 4.
Okay. I'm going 4.5. The DOC, no one can do it better.
4.5. Beautiful but Deadly is not good enough for me.
I agree. This one's close. I mean, really close. This is a dope ass album. Yeah, but I'm going 4.5. Tupac's All Eyes on Me.
It's probably enough between the 2 discs to make a 5, but as it is,
Yes.
it's probably like a 3.
I'm gonna go 3.5. If Suge and the Powers That Be made this a single disc, this album would have been out of here. It would have been a 5 mic album easily. But there are so many filler tracks on this album till it ain't even funny. Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. The joint with the 779311 sample.
I like Wonder Why They Call You Bitch.
Yeah, I just this album, the highs are so high, but there's some low that are just terrible. So that concludes the albums that were never rated. Now this next set of albums, these are albums that originally received 4.5 mics and were later re-rated to 5. So first up, Breaking Atoms by The Main Source.
Here's the thing: if you got 4.5, just keep your 4.5. Don't make it a 5. They didn't add new tracks or new lyrics. If it was a 4.5 then, it's a 4.5 now.
Right.
This
so
one,
what I'm interested to see is, will you make a case for some? If you don't bump it up to a 5, maybe you bump it down.
this 3.
Okay.
3.
Oh, damn, it's tough, man. Cause live at the barbecue, carried a 1. I'm gonna say 3.5. Ice Death Certificate.
I know everyone loves this album. I don't say that I love it, but I don't hate it. 3.5.
Damn. Hey, no Vaseline. Want to kill Sam. It's still a 5.5.
Damn, 5.5.
I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
Yo.
I meant to say 4.5. Catch, my bad. 4.5. The Chronic, Dr. Drizzy.
3.
This guy's so tough.
It was good at the time. I mean, it wasn't even at the time to me, but I know people love it, but it's just not as dope as people want to make me believe.
Yeah, I'm rolling with 4.5 on this one. Enter the 36 Chambers, Wu-Tang Clan.
Four. It would be 4.5. I'm taking off for the conclusion, but I'm really taking off for Tears. So yeah, I hate Tears, so it's nothing I can do.
Same here.
So I can understand 4.5, but I can't do 5 because Tears.
I'm gonna go 4.5 for the same reasons that you said. I hate Tears. I really hate Tears. I really do. It's more than just dislike. I don't like that song at all. Ready to Die, the Notorious B.I.G. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Was that you or Rashawn Jamal that would talk bad about the deceased? I think it was Rashawn. Shout out to
Yeah,
Rashawn.
don't put me in all this stuff. I'll say 4. I'm taking off for suicidal thoughts and the interludes. The interlude, the fuck me interlude,
Yeah.
and I don't really care for the intro. So I'm gonna say 4, but I wouldn't be pissed off if someone said a 3.5.
uh, damn. Yeah, 4. Respect. I don't like. The fucking intros. I don't. And it's funny. I've had people actually ask me this. I don't know what the infatuation was in the 90s that we had with, people having sex on an interlude or getting head on an interlude. It really didn't play out well in the long run for some of these albums. Okay, now we're talking. Purple Tape, only built for Cuban Links, Raekwon the Chef.
Oh, okay. Um, 4.5.
Agree. That
4.5.
was tough because I admit I have a bias. This is one of my albums, so yeah. Dr. Dre's 2001.
I haven't heard it all the way through. I'm not. I can't. I've heard the singles. I heard the hits.
You know, it's funny. I thought for some reason that you were going to have this ranked higher than me. Okay.
If I was gonna rank it, I think it probably is. It'd be a 2.
Nah. Nah. This is 3.5. Singles are bangers. He's got a couple of joints on here that's not as good, and I don't think this album is as good as people thought it was. I said that when it originally came out. Okay, last category: albums that originally received 4 mics and were later rated to 5. So not only did they move up 1 spot, they actually moved up 2 spots. First album, Grip It on the Other Level, the Trigger Happy motherfucking Ghetto Boys.
First instinct is to say 4, but I'm gonna say 3.5.
Okay, that's fair. Love this album. I can't see any reason to move this. It's a 4 mic album. Next album, Doggy Style by my man Calvin Brodus Jr., aka Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Well, let it be known then.
And I know
3.
you heard it too.
3.
Okay.
3.
I wasn't gonna let you get away with it. I didn't hear
He did a lot of bad things on this album, but Gin and Juice and Who Am I? Doggy Dog World is really good. 2.5. Nah, 2.5. 2.5. 2.5.
Wait a
Two
minute,
and
you
a
said
half.
3 the first time, right?
I know. I just named mine. It's 2.5.
Wow. Even with Ricky Harris in the video.
We're not rating the videos. We're rating the album. 2.5.
Oh man. Doggy Style, man.
Yeah, like interludes. Nah, 2.5, man. Fuck out of here with this album.
I'm going 4.5, man. Love this joint.
So this is better than Ready to Die.
Yes.
This is better than The Infamous.
No, I think I had the Infamous at 4.5. Yeah, I had the Infamous at 4.5. Me Against the World, Tupac Shakur.
3.
I think the back half of this album, there's a couple of joints. The joint right before Old School, I think. I can't remember the name of the song. I think that knocks it down a peg. I can't give it more than 4. I'm gonna keep it at 4. The Fugees, The Score.
Now it's a 3, 3.5. Then 4.5, close to 5, but now it's about a 3, 3.5.
I give it a 4.5. I give it a 4.5.
You would.
And last, coming up last on the list, last but not least, Reasonable Doubt, Jay-Z.
Three and a half. Taking off for Cashmere Thoughts. I hate Cashmere Thoughts. Not crazy. 22 twos. I'm the only person on the planet that doesn't care for those and coming of age is shit. So 3.
Okay.
But the songs that are really good are really fucking good. 3.5. 3.5.
You didn't like Cashmere Thoughts?
No, I hate Cashmere Thoughts.
Okay.
The first like 4 or 5 songs on this is perfect, and then I love Regrets and Friend or Foe and Ain't No Nigga. That's it.
Okay.
So
damn, this is tough.
like 9 out of the 14 songs.
Okay.
So 9 out of 14 songs, 3.5. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see. I'm probably gonna go. I can go 4.5. I can go 4.5. Ain't no. I'm not a fan of that joint. So yeah, that concludes the mics that were. I'm sorry, the ones that were reviewed and eventually either or overturned, if you will. But I've got some randoms for you guys. These, of course, we don't know what these albums were ranked, but I just want to shoot off some randoms to you, and you tell me where you would rank them.
So far, I've only given
Right. Stingy. This dude is stingy. Eminem's Marshall Mathers LP. And you haven't heard it. Say you haven't heard it. But
I haven't heard it.
Okay.
I have never listened to a full Eminem album. So I have a favorite Eminem song, but I've never heard a full Eminem album. I think it's called I Am.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that. The College Dropout. How about that?
That is Kanye West. Let's go with 3. I want to say 3.5, but I'm gonna go 3.
Okay. I'm gonna go 4.5. This one's close for me. I'm going 4.5.
Jesus.
Kendrick Lamar, Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh, I have heard that.
Oh, have you heard that? You heard that?
I did. I listened to it. I've heard it.
Oh wow. Oh shit.
Once.
Okay.
From what I remember, I give it 3.5.
Okay. Damn. I'd probably say this one is 4.5.
You love everything.
How Most Def, Black on Both Sides.
I'm not sure I listened to that entire thing.
You said you did or you did?
I don't think I heard it all the way through.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, this is like 99. I don't,
Yeah, you were trying to check out right about then. I would say that one's probably for me. That's a 4. That's pushing 4 and a P. Look forwards. The Jizza.
I'm gonna give that. That's 4.5.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I'd agree. I'd agree on that one. Definitely 4.5. Do, 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 do. Okay, we did Chronic. Just for shits and giggles. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Mm, mm. Grading it just as an album, not a hip hop album, because it's not.
Right.
3.5.
Okay. Okay. I say 4.5.
That album is over an hour, but it seems so short. It doesn't feel like a I
It's
don't
got
know.
mad interludes too. So,
Yeah, man. It's just I don't know. It don't. It's nah. Yeah, 3.5.
um, 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying. It's 2003. You might have checked out by then.
Everybody loves Get Rich or Die Trying. They. All right. Anyway, I think Get Rich or Die Trying's hits are super hits, but the album itself is about a 3 because the songs that aren't the single, because he had like 19 singles.
Yeah.
The songs that aren't the
He
singles,
did.
dope.
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna say about 3.
I say 3.5. I'm close.
Okay.
I'm close. It's 3.5. I agree. The singles are smashes. The back half of that album is not as good. Most Talib Kweli's Black Star.
I think I heard that.
I thought you heard this.
Mm, let's say, mm, let's say 3.
Okay. I'm gonna give that one a 4. Love that album. Let's see. Okay, we did Doggy Style. Ghostface Killer, Supreme Clientele.
Ooh, Supreme Clientele. Hmm. I'm gonna say 4.
Okay. Damn. This is a joint with that joint. I'd probably say 4 as well. Did we say Run DMC Raising Hell?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Tupac, the Don Illuminati.
Never listened to it.
Oh, damn you, E. I said 4. The Roots, Philadelphia Half Life.
That ain't even.
Okay. Same. Okay. Did we say Men Tribe?
On the show.
Yeah, I don't think we did. No, we didn't. So yeah, Midnight Marauders, Tribe Called Quest.
We're gonna have some weird as fuck. 4.
Damn.
I want to say 3.5, but that album deserves more than 3.5. So 4.
I gotta say 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta say 5.
Nah, I don't ever have to hear sucking nigga.
Paul's Boutique Beastie Boys. I heard this album before.
Then why are you asking me for it?
No, you heard it.
Um, with 3.5.
Okay, that's fair. Let's see.
Come on, Bill, keep going off. He's the DJ, I'm the rapper. Come on, do something. Come on, do something, man.
Here we go. Okay, Biz Marquee. Rest. What you got?
Oh, why you ask me that? Going off is that's a 4. Might be a 4.5, but I'm gonna say 4.
I'm gonna say 4. Kanye West, Graduation.
Oh,
It was. Did I say late registration? So that would have been album 2, I think.
so not Graduation.
Okay. Yeah. So late registration. let's go with late registration.
All right, just checking. Not the one with Good Life. All right, that's the one with Gold Digger. Oh, that's also the one with Dice 3.
Hey. I gotta give that 4.5. Love that joint. I'm trying to think of this. Oh, hey, let's go to this one. Escape.
Houdini Escape is it's 4. It's a 4.
Wow. I agree. It's a 4.
Then what was the long while about? The fuck is that?
Because just to hear you contemplate that, I was like, why'd you say 4.5?
Nah, the last two songs on the album, man. But if they didn't have the last 2 songs on the album, the whole album might have been like 10 minutes long. So,
all right, let's go back to 85. UTFO debut album.
that album. Fairy Tale Lovers on there. Calling me. Piece of Ross. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5. 3.5.
I'm gonna go 3.
Damn. Yeah, 3.5. I could argue 4, but I won't.
LL, Bigger and Deffer.
Nah, that's 5. Fuck that. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. That's a 5. That's a 5.
I knew it was gonna come to that at some point.
That's a 5. That's a
And again,
5.
he doesn't. I'm just picking random albums, folks. Nah, I'm giving 4. Love it though. Damn, you just made me forget what I was thinking. Heavy D and the Boys, Living Large.
3.5.
I'll say 4.
I already reviewed that.
I'll say 4. Ice Power.
Power. 3. Not his best album, according to me.
That's a 3, I'd say. Eric B. and Rakim, Follow the Leader.
The Leader is a 3.5.
Let's say 4. Easy E. Easy Does It.
Ooh. Ooh. Easy Does It gets a. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
4.5. It's almost 5.
I got it at 4.
4.5.
Okay,
4.5.
okay. Yeah, I see you. Um, hmm. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Let's go to. No, we picked that one already. EP's business as usual.
This is huge.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. What's up with John?
Agree. Public Enemy. Fear of a Black Planet.
3.
Come on, man. That's 4. Um. Huh. No, I know you ain't heard that.
Damn sure I ain't heard that.
Reginald Noble. What? The album. That's Redman for y'all.
Oh. What's the album? Got the skits in it. Nah, it's a 5.
That's a 4. Wow. Wow. He said 5. Black Moon. Enter the Stage.
4.5.
Go 4. Diggable Planets. Reaching. Which I think that was their thing. Or was it? Or was it Blowout Cone? Can't remember.
Blowout Cone's the second one. Okay. Do you sure you know any of this shit?
Hey, man. Come on, man. So let's go Reaching.
3.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go 3.5 on that one. No, we did that one. Outcast. Southern Playalistic Cadillac Music.
3.
4.5. Gangstar Hard to Earn.
3.
Damn. Yeah, you're right. 3. All right, couple more. ODB. First
Which
album.
one?
I'm sorry. Return to 36 Chambers.
Right. 3.5.
Going 4. His Wu-Tang Brethren. Ghostface Killer. Iron Man.
It says Supreme Cartel. Ooh. Oh, now Winter Wars is on it. 4.5.
I'm going 4.5 as well. Redman, Muddy Waters.
Did you feel and never follow? Quickly rolling. 4.5.
Agreed. Couple more. UGK, Riding Dirty. How dare you? That's a 4 for me. Nas, It Was Written.
Was it written?
According to Quentin, it was.
Niggas rap. 4.
Okay. I'll probably go 4.5. And there's plenty of more albums but I'm gonna stop on this last one because our good friends over at Hip Hop Golden Age, they have a list of the top all the way through 2021. So I'm gonna stop here because I don't want to keep going. And maybe this is something we'll revisit at another podcast for us to do. Some of the ones that E probably heard in the 2000s, but didn't really like, just to see how different our numbers would be. So I'll end on this.
Blueprint 2. I'm giving it a 3.5.
No, I'm ending on A Quest Beats, Rhymes, and Life.
Never heard of it.
Ladies,
Is that a mixtape?
Ladies and gentlemen, that's good. Thank you for checking out this edition of the 12 Kyle podcast. So for my man E, I'm your boy 12 Kyle. We'll catch you guys next time.
Fuck out of here.
5 G's.